Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to Yakuza Kiwami. I'm Robin, Interjack without a C, and last time we stopped with a whole bunch of dead people. So that's great. Hi, Malik, how are you doing? Let's go ahead and get things underway. I know that people are still filing in, but that's what VODs are for. Honor and Humanity. Ooh, chapter 11, jeez. We've been chugging. So many dead people that Kiryu was not responsible for.
シンジとレイナはここ以外に頼れるところがなかったんだ。分かってる。できる限り手厚く葬ろう。
Also, hi, Kat. How you doing?
すまん。
And hi, Adolf.
明美？そうだ。シンジは確かにそう言っていた。
しかし、そんな名前の女、いくらでもいるぞ。それだけじゃな。
いや、そうでもねえ。
あ？
錦山組の田中の頭は実は風俗好きでな。知ってたか？桐生。まあな。ここ何年か奴が通ってる店がある。桃源郷ってソープだ。そこのナンバーワンが確か明美。
Hi, AJ.
なるほどな。
ただしだ。そこは普通の店じゃない。
Thank you for the
ビル一
redemption.
軒
Adolf.
丸々ソープになってるが、看板もねえし、パッと見じゃそれとわからねえ。しかも、一回遊ぶのに100万はかかる。
100万？
現役のタレントやらモデルやらが働いているんだ。選ばれた人間の遊び場さ。
おじさん、ソープって何？
その、まあ、風呂屋だ。いや、サウナか。
俺に振るな。
銭湯ってこと？
いや、それとも少し違って、その。
おじさんは行ったことあるの？
まあ、いや、
嘘。私どんなとこか知ってるよ。何日も歩いてたんだから。
こりゃ一本取られたな。
Haruka is one of my favorites in this series. Hey, Judge. Doing good?
桃源郷に入るには桃源郷の会員証が必要なんだ。そうだ。新明という女が桃源郷で昔働いていた。今はピンク通りの社員とかいうキャバクラで働いてるはずだ。新明に会えば早く手に入るかもな。
Alright, so we need to go to Club Shine to talk to Shinmei for a club card to Shangri-La. I do not want to explain the complicated socio-political side of the birds and the bees to this sassy child. You never know, maybe it'd be fun. Kat says, had so much file sorting today, but now I'm chilling with dinner. Hell yeah. My day has been not very busy, doing a lot of drawing, doing a lot of piddling about.
Oi.
Oh, hey. Oh, I've been waiting for you, Kitty-chan. Can I see that 2,000 yen bill? Yeah, I've got one for you. Can I have it? I mean, yeah. We're getting 20,000 yen out of it. Here you go. Thank you. Here's a little token of my appreciation, as I promised. Only 3 more to go. Thank you very much. So plans. They're equivalent to a Republican search history as far as the amount of doublethink needed. I am not that far off. Not far off at all, really. Anyway. We still got a few sub-stories to do, including one at the batting cages, one in the hotel district, another at Papo. I think some of these are actually the 2,000 yen bill stuff. Literally the death of a historical traditional occupation. Oof. Oof. And yet, salient. Sometimes a bird gets really lonely and finds a bee who's willing to hang out with them in exchange for money. Oh, you mean like a prostitute? How do you know that word? Video games. You're Yakuza, aren't you? What? We're the gangbusters, warriors of justice who have banded together to wipe the streets of scum like you. Gangbusters. Did you get that from some foreign film? Besides, not Yakuza. Yeah, right. Kinda pathetic when a Yakuza-looking dude like you tries to weasel out of a beating with lies. I'm not lying. Bullshit! We'll teach you and your kind to fear the name of the gangbusters. Justice is served. And the bees really don't get treated as well as they need to or deserve, even though they have one of the oldest jobs in historical record. The bird nomenclature is sex worker, last I heard, although some of them do dress in bee outfits. Don't worry about that one. You don't really need to. Oh no. You remember the terrible joke. Please do. Please go for it. I need terrible jokes in my life. Ugh. Damn it. What the hell is your problem? Why'd you attack me? I already told you. We're the gangbusters. A crime-fighting squad dedicated to exterminating Yakuza and punks like you. You've infected this town long enough. And I already told you I'm not Yakuza. Besides, compared to the average street punk, Yakuza are in another league. You're in over your heads. Shut up! We don't care if you're a punk, a felon, or a Yakuza. If you break the law, you need to be broken. And we have strength in numbers on our side. Just you wait. Your time will come. Better watch your back. I have no idea what got those guys so fired up. But they seem determined to be a pain in the ass. So that's a good start to the day. So I believe we'll be able to see them again pretty soon. And we're actually going to hunt down some sub-stories that we've been passing up on, with the exception of 2. So I'm hoping we'll be able to do a lot of cleanup today, because we're at 76% of all sub-stories, which is ridiculous. Shinzo Abe was such a wonderful feminist that he had done hundreds of hours to give comfort to women in need in Japan. Search Shinzo Abe comfort women to find out more. Oh god. Is something wrong? I came all the way here to hit some balls, but can't do anything without normal money. Wish someone would make change for this 2,000 yen bill. That must be the 2,000 yen bill Takanashi wants. Should I offer to exchange? Yes! I can make change if you want. Oh, really? Dude, that's great! Thank you very much. Okay. That would be 3 bills. I believe I know where the other 2 are, and we have one sub-story in the Champion District that isn't the one that's currently south of it. Let's see. Do I have more? Oh, I see what this game is doing. So we gotta turn them in one at a time if we want to keep visual track of all the sub-stories. Which isn't so bad. Hi, Crow. Why do I feel like we've heard that joke on this channel before, even? We haven't, but... Just appreciate that after Abe, noted women comforter was assassinated. Basically, everyone in government looked at the shooter's manifesto for why he did it and said, you know, dude's got a point. Yeah, like... I've mentioned before, I don't celebrate death. It's a personal thing. But, like, the amount of change that happened in the Japanese government as a result of that, all the stuff that came out afterwards was like, oh, wow, that's really what it took, huh? Damn, all this because of a contraption. I've already tracked 3 of them down. Will you give it to me? Hand it over. Thank you. Here's a little token of my appreciation, as I promised. It's going better than I thought it would. Only 2 more. Keep up the great work. So I think I'm going to run through the Champion District now, because I got to get drunk at Shellac. Which, I mean, who wouldn't want to? And I need to go to Club Shine. What? What was that sound? Why did I hear a goat? Somebody's going to rewind the VOD and confirm or deny that for me. I just heard this goat sound, or just a dude groaning in a very goat-like manner, and I'm really confused. We are more or less going to the... Oh, there we go. Sexual slavery market part of the game, so the real world could always see it as a challenge. Alright, let's get dirked. Hey, Allie. The goat was me, sorry. Good evening, beloved Roman. Good evening, Allie. After hand-picking and closely examining aged malt whiskey, this one is blended with mature grain whiskey. Considering its superior mellow taste, it's no surprise that it won a gold medal in a global competition. The taste has a wonderful lingering effect, and it's often used as a gift. 17-year-old Hibiki whiskey. Ooh, a Suntory. A rare Yamazaki single malt whiskey created in 1999 to celebrate the 100th year anniversary of Suntory. The harmonious blend of sweet and bitter is created by aging it in a sherry cask. They say drinking this is a moment of pure bliss. It's a little on the high side, but not so much that you can't make it happen with a little elbow grease. I call it the dream whiskey and save it for special days. Yeah, I've had a couple of Japanese whiskeys in my time, and they're good. They're really good. Fans of Japanese whiskey are on the rise, and this one is a big reason for that. It has an irresistibly aged depth of flavor and a taste like dried fruit that comes from the sherry barrels in which it is aged. This, along with its fragrant chocolate notes, makes for one full-bodied whiskey. I hope you enjoy the authentic taste that the world has acknowledged. I love how we're just standing and chucking these back. Aleph, I get you. And like that's my problem too. Because I could be a whiskey snob if I wanted to be. It wouldn't be hard. I mean, it would be expensive, but it wouldn't be hard. Because I was already kind of pushed into being a wine snob. Or just pretend I am one with the memorized descriptions from this game. Honestly, a lot of fun to do that.
Oi.
Hey, you! Come back here. There a problem? Yeah, there is. Remember us? Oh, right. Weren't you those gag batters? Not gag batters, gangbusters! Doesn't even matter. If you wanted people to remember it, maybe you should have picked a Japanese word. Oh, you think you're funny, huh? Bastard. We'll make sure you never forget our name again. Okay. Anyway. Bop, 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 bop. Whee! I love knocking dudes off screen. Gangbusters is also a terrible movie. You know what? Bustin', 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 bustin'. Ugh. We need to report this to the boss. Bye. We have a boss? Maybe next time I see him, I should ask Aoki if he knows anything about those weirdos. Something's not right. Oh, right. One thing I've been neglecting to do for a while. I ain't afraid of no sleep. I ain't afraid of no bed. Let's see. I need to drop off a couple of items. Okay, I need to hold on to this for something. Attracts foes, carrying large amounts of money. That would be nice. Because we got a couple of things to do.
なあ
Ooh, 30,000 for some sweet info. Ancient TV serial is similarly bad, but not as bad as the movie called Gangbusters. It's just old, racist, sexist propaganda, and so on. That sounds about right. What's your big secret? All right, keep this on the down low, but... You know that video store a little bit north of here? They got a secret business in the back. Want to see the goods? All you gotta do is... just ask the clerk if they've got housewives in a bind. There you have it. If you haven't figured it out already, you'll know when you say it. Okay. Do we have an operation we gotta shut down? Let's find out. Oh, dang. Another interior, which means another chance at maybe some items? No. Damn. Housewives in a Bind. Oh, God. Midnight Channel 4, G-Cup Nurses, The Healing Touch, and Housewives in a Bind. Do you have Housewives in a Bind in stock? Oh, yeah. Good choice. Over here? Let's not ask too many questions. And so now we have a weapon shop. Ooh. And we're going to buy the part. I don't see anything else here that I'm super after at the moment. But now we can just go to the adult video store. Because one of the viewing rooms is a black market weapon shop. Because that's normal. Apparently the 90s martial arts film I'm referring to was originally called Angel Town. Weird. Oh, rude. Okay, these rifles and shotguns are great, but I need parts for my Pinewood Derby car. Pretty much. It doesn't help that, like, that's all I was looking for. Who needs weapons? I'm not even doing Pocket Circuit anymore. I just want the parts. Time to go night-night. Why do we have an exclamation point here? I wonder if this is one... I remember.
Oh.
There's a building on Taihei Boulevard with smoke pouring out of it. I think something bad was going down. Well, where are we right now? We are on Taihei Boulevard. This money is weird. I don't want weird money. You can have it. Are you sure? I'm in the best spirits. Don't even sweat it. Don't spend it all in one place now. And now we have another 2,000 yen bill. Oh, for that, you gotta ask for Road Rash Hussies 2 High Octane. I mean, that does fit a secret password. What are some other things we can... Oh. Secret medicine store filled with like the best medicine in the game. Oh yeah, Spanish fly harlots. What about a Mesoking one? Because like I think Mantis and then immediately go to Femme Fatales.
Boy.
Here you go. That's number 4 of 5. Now for the last one. Keep up the great work. Uh-huh. Okay. Now, what else do we got? We have something in Theater Square and the Papa on Tenkaichi. Oh, and we've got Majima. I forgot about that. A stupid thing that's been on loop in my head, so I share it now. Hey, Papa Pao Kiryu-chan. Hey, what is it, Papa Pao Majima? What the? Never mind. Bonk. No, that's good. I have a new thing I have to draw now. And... Bah. Oh, it's gotta especially hurt to land on a bike like that. Yeah, don't be sorry. You did it, and you did it good. Okay, so we've got something right here, but I think we'll just go straight to Majima for now, because I want to see why he's at Club Debula. We've already seen him as Goromi, and we've already seen him working the pole. It's called courting asshat. It's one of the best quotes from the NPCs yet. Oh, goodness. Okay. We've got a cat picture to do before we Majima. And it's a good one. So let's just... Good and blurry, good and sleepy. That's just what it looks like when you're blurrily looking at a sleeping cat. Look at that. Good old Jack. Now, if only I could find a terrible bootleg Kung Fu movie. Oh, no. That was sold to me as Kung Fu Masters versus the Skeleton Army, and every word in that title is a lie. What a terrible lie! Majima-san! I'm totally fangirling right now! What is going on? Is that Majima-san? Oh, Kiryu-chan! Ah, what are you standing there gawking at? Check this out! Check this out! I got dancing skills to pay the bills! Woohoo! Ah, yeah! Whoa! Incredible! What's with that outfit? You look like you got into a fight with a disco ball and it won. Oh? You don't recognize the threads of yesteryear's idols? I pulled this get-up out of my closet from back when I was living the high life. But, turned out this flashy shit ain't so popular anymore. Kinda stand out like a jackass. And you asked me to come here. Why, exactly? You ever heard of a breaker battle? It's a hit with the audiences. They get a show and the dancers get a fight. Is it a dance or a fight? Sorry, but I've never heard of anything like that. I guess not. They were pretty straight back in the day. But whatever. A breaker battle tests the skill of both the dancer and the attackers taking the dancer on. You got some idea of how that works, right? You're saying audiences don't want to see a one-sided fight. The battles are only good when everyone is highly skilled. Exactly. So, the true form of my dancing is only going to show if I fight someone on the same level, or better than me. I see, so that's why you called me. I get it now. How'd you catch on so quick, Kiryu-chan? You wouldn't turn me down now, would you? It does sound interesting. And if it takes two to pull it off, then I can get behind fighting for a good reason. All right. No need to rattle your brain about it. Just try to defeat me with everything you got. That's what will make it the best show. Come on now. Humiliation is my kink, Kiryu. Don't kink shame me. Don't involve me in this. Majima going to be over the moon if he ever learns about capoeira. Yeah. He's gonna be like, shit! I've been busting my balls trying to do breakdancing all this time and there's an actual fighting style for it? What am I doing with my life? Yeah, it is a missed opportunity. You need it. Hi, Lark. Remember the shark cannon? I remember the shark cannon. Oh, I remember the shark cannon. Okay, you can stop now. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Thankfully, because of this style, it's a little bit easier to interrupt them, so we can just kind of muscle through. Plus, boop. Oh, he's going to go down for another quick charge, isn't he? Oh god, we have so much experience. After this, I really need to spend. We're at a point where we can really just, like, go all in and just buy as much as we can. There we go. Got it right at the jump. And we haven't even needed to heal yet. We're doing great. So great. Ow! Come on. Just take the punches, Majima. You know you want to. My super armor beats your super armor! Just want to buy Majima Sigourney Weaver's Reebok boots from Alien. Such a passionate battle. Kiryu-chan. Amazing. You beat Goro-san. That's what a real breaker battle looks like. More intense than I thought. Ah, they're both so hot. Are you alright, Majima-san? Don't even gotta worry about me. I told you, didn't I? In a breaker battle, people who take on the dancer gotta have just as much skill as the dancer himself. Are you saying you pretended to lose? Well, being the opponent that Kiryu-chan is, I can't say I got out completely unscathed, but my energy is real. Hey, don't push yourself. Probably did more damage than you'd think. Piss on that. True performer can never show their pain, or even their real damn self to an audience. But whatever. It was a hell of a performance. You made the right call dragging you out here, Kiryu-chan. I feel like I'm remembering things I'd forgotten too, thanks to you. There's some fine damn satisfaction right there. So it's time to come up with the next challenge. Later, Kiryu-chan. And now we are up to A rank. That middle-aged woman just flying her freak flag on main is my hero. Whether he's dancing or fighting, Majima-san just knows just how to grab an audience's attention and hold it there. There's so much about him I may never know. Too right. Everyone in that club got themselves a new kink tonight. I love how Kiryu just like, everybody loves him. Nobody can stop looking at him. And it's so great. Okay, we need to kick his ass again. So let's go do so. And we'll do so right next to the bikes. Oh, forgot to actually do the thing. And spend my experience. I may or may not think about him grabbing and holding things in a very heterosexual way, like bros do. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. We're just going to blast through this. No. Do the thing. There. Dunk. And please no steppy. Boom. Love to see it. Oh, we can just level up right here, just in case there's cap. And I don't know if there is one, but let's not take our chances. So, release a charged punch after evading with a quick step. This is in regular brawler mode. Who the hell is calling me? No, not doing it. Your weapon durability won't drop when wielding a one-handed pole as long as you remain calm. Phrasing. So, let's see. A body blow unleashed from the guard position. The fewer heat gauges you build, the more powerful the attack will be. Okay, so this is a counter. Kind of like the Tiger Drop. And it's for Brawler. After certain finishing blows, grab the enemy again and deliver a savage strike. This uses a peak gauge. So square, 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 triangle, and then circle. Launch a counterattack when enemy comes at you. This attack, This attack sends a shock through their body as if it were struck by lightning. Ooh, this is another Tiger Drop style. Cyclone Sling, yes! Evade and then grab and lift up an enemy, twirling them around before sending them flying with a spectacular throw. Absolutely. Stay calm while holding that rod, Kiryu. Charged weapon attacks. Charge up and grab an enemy, then squeeze the life out of them. Well, I love that. Parry an enemy's attack and move behind them. This is a rush. Just by pressing circle at the right time. Durability of knuckle weapons doesn't go down as long as you stay calm, and increases the number of attacks in your rush combo. Hell yes. Okay, we have finished off the tech bar. We've got a bunch left for Soul. And I do have to keep an eye on what all we need to do here. We need triple S, which is going to be a minute. And a bunch of emails we gotta check. Let's see, anything else? Yep, just more check your emails. Then we have the Komaki prizes. Need to reach rank S, and then we can start defeating a certain amount. Okay, yeah. We'll need to bear that in mind as we progress. Ow. Whee! Oh, that's fun. Oh, I like that. So we've got a lot of good moves now. Not that it matters, because our basic combo is just so nasty. Okay, let's go ahead and use up a healing item. Get that heat. And Kissy and Steppy. Ow. I love how I can just sit there and just take it. And twirl. Dang. Okay, come on. Hi, Ryan. Hi, B. Bonk. Majima like, this better not awaken and it's too late. Man, you're pretty tough. And we're just gonna skip that. We've seen it. We're going to continue to see it. Hello, Lindsay. Oh, it's a full house tonight. Kitty-san, it seems you're being targeted by a cunning vigilante group known as the Gangbusters. Yeah, I am. Do you know anything about them? They've become a real nuisance. I need an infusion of Robin. But, well, here it is. For 2 frickin' hours. Well, hour and 20 minutes now, but maybe a little extra if we go overtime. I don't have all the details, but what I've heard is that someone contacted them in secret to start all of this Yakuza hunting around the city. What? Who would have asked them to do that? Sorry, I don't know that much yet. Right. Oh god. Oh, camera. Camera, please, why? Why are you showing us this? Oh, I love video games. If I want to get these guys off my back, I'll need to find out who's pulling the strings and teach them a lesson. Oh, dear God. Terrifying. Okay, let's go to Papo. Gotta love an X-ray. I will admit, like, the first time I ever saw something like that in a video game, it was kind of mind-blowing. Like, I love it, but also it's terrifying, and also it makes you realize games are fake. You're talking to yourself. Something the matter? Oh, sorry. I just realized I had some suspicious money in my register. I didn't want my manager to say anything, so I exchanged it with my own money. But now I'm not sure what I should do with it. He's talking about the 2,000 yen bill. Must be so rare now that people think it's fake. What should I do? If you want, I'll exchange that 2,000 yen bill with you for some smaller bills. Oh, you will? I'm scared of having to turn in this suspicious bill. I don't want to get in trouble. If you wouldn't mind. Thanks. That's a weight off my shoulders. You know, Judge, you say Silent Kamurocho, and it just reminds me that we have been getting a little bit more footage of some of the staff from Team Silent working on a game called Slitterhead, which I am getting excited for again. I wonder, can I... I heard Majima. But yeah, Slitterhead is from the original director of Silent Hill. Akira Yamaoka is attached. They've got some really, like, Masahiro Ito is not attached as far as I'm aware, but, like, big whoop, it's still probably going to be great. Oh, we're getting there. Let's see what these are. Oh god, we got even more. Okay. Dragon Shirt. This popular shirt increases elemental resistance and gained experience. Its stats are simply astounding. Damn. Yeah, no kidding. And then we have the Dragon Binding. Prevent your heat from dropping as much when you take damage. Cool. Not going to use any of it. So... let's see. Let's go ahead and pick up a few more things from the Soul Tree. Slitterhead sounds like Pyramid Head's looter cruder sibling, and we wouldn't want it any other way. Increases climax heat gauge. Exploits an opening in the enemy's defense to deliver a series of tricky feints and punishing blows. Only usable in climax heat mode. We got better quick steps. Increases the amount of the heat gauge. If you run during climax heat mode, you won't recoil even when attacked. No effect against blades and bullets. Well then, what's the frickin' point? Oh well. Now I'm thinking about how Majima and Nishiki stack up against each other in this game, and like, even if this is the Kiwami version that has Majima's updated characterization, maybe he's an ally? Instead of the very first game, we are seeing someone who sees Kiryu as an unreachable ideal versus someone who sees him as a challenge to butt heads with, so they both improve. Yeah. Ain't it great? It's like Nishiki needs Kiryu in order to function, in order to have a chance in life, really. And like Majima doesn't really need Kiryu in any capacity. But knows that there is a path forward for him that can only be accomplished with a worthy rival. I think Majima is weirdly the healthier of the two when it comes to like how they treat Kiryu-chan. And I say this with a big damn asterisk that neither of them are remotely healthy. Oh hey, here he is again. Officer Majima! But the fact is, Majima already knows he's competent, and at the moment, knows he's better than Kiryu, but only because Kiryu is out of practice, and is very willing to go, okay, I want you to be your best self. I am only going to hold back just enough to get you to the point where you can be your best self, so that I can finally go all out. Because nobody else satisfies. Which is a good rival relationship. Even if he's very maladaptive about it. Ow. And like, Majima still isn't technically killing people. I mean, he's surely got some blood on his hands by this point, right? But like, Majima doesn't really need anyone, Kiwami version or no. And weirdly, he's become very trustworthy in that regard. Over the series, you're going to find that like his recklessness, his wiles, his bastard behavior, all of these are so incredibly consistent that people have come to rely on him for that. Like how Yakuza 0 had Kiryu and Majima never meet until after the credits, and then Kiwami 1 is Majima everywhere. Yep. Majima has never killed a man who did not deserve it. Yep. Sounds a bit like that guy from 14, but a bit less crazy. A little less crazy. Majima is brutal to his underlings, but he also has the confidence and ability to back up his imposing manner. Yeah, he's one of the few, like, ruthless characters in the franchise that, like, lives up to, like, his whole demeanor. And even by Yakuza 2, original version, the ruthlessness of Majima is toned down or pulled back just a little bit to kind of prove that not only did he kind of quote-unquote earn the right to treat his underlings that way, his underlings genuinely seem to respect him, even if they're also kind of managing his more wild behaviors. Nishiki went Jokified because I'll never be Kiryu and everyone knows it. So what even matters in life? Nothing. Whereas Majima sees Kiryu and thinks, oh damn, that's somebody where if I fight him, they can hit me back. I'm not gonna be Kiryu-chan because I want to be me, but the me that's kept on his toes by fighting the best, that's the version of me I want to be. Pretty much. Nishiki wasn't able to cut it, and so violence was all he was able to resort to in the end. Majima knows when it needs to be applied. Mostly. Violence is also his love language. It's what he enjoys practicing. So, when we talk about like, oh yeah, Majima knows how this works. It's also, like... he applies things exactly the way he wants to. And I think that's the big thing. He doesn't feel forced to, although I think Majima also like keeps up very specific appearances for very specific reasons, as listed in Yakuza 0. Whereas Nishiki keeps up appearances because he's very tired of being pushed around and screwed with and exploited. And Majima's kind of similar, but he's taken a very different route. It's kind of interesting. Like, they do have actually these very similar through lines, but I think the fact that Majima already suffered quite a bit, was already like involved in the huge shooting involving his brother Saejima. He was already like rough and ready to go. Kiryu and Majima have that weird Narumitsu quality in the sense of, I trust this person to do nothing less than everything they can. Yeah. Majima is jokified and going, nothing matters, I may not have full control of my life, but I'm going to exploit the control I do have to the utmost. In other words, Nishiki is the... Nishiki and Majima are the nihilism meme, with Nishiki being like, nothing in life matters. And Majima is like, nothing in life matters! Hey you, stop right there, criminal scum! Huh? Who are you? You don't know. You're the one who's been picking off my men. Now, vengeance will be mine. You must be in charge of those gargle blotters. Oh, very funny. You'll remember our name after this. Bop and bop. I'm glad people agree, because I love that meme. And it just fits so well in this situation. I'm sorry. So in order to make them stop messing with me, I have to get to the guy running the show that Aoki mentioned. Okay, answer me one question. What? I know you've got someone backing your crew up. Who's a mystery man? Well, that's Talk. Or else. It's the Tojo clan. Alright. What? That's a little far-fetched. It's true. His name is Asano. Asano? Never heard of him. Where can I find this Asano guy? I heard he's be around the hotel district today. If you want to take it up with him, try there. The hotel district, huh? Alright. So, I'm going to move up through the champion district. I'm going to avoid the story marker. Can't believe Japanese Hulk Hogan is just like the real one. Only less racist, brother. Oh boy. I was a Hulkamaniac as a little kid, back when the WCW was still around. They'd be around for quite a while into my teenage years, but then WCW would fold or get bought out. I can't remember exactly what. And while I stopped being a Hulk Hogan fan, it was really just kind of sad to see that dude was kind of proof that sometimes you can judge a book by its cover. You shouldn't, but sometimes Sometimes. Did you cry when Hulk turned into Hollywood? I didn't care. I didn't buy it. Hollywood Hogan just kind of was fine. It seemed like a logical modernization. It was always... It was so weird. Maybe we should start using bikes to get around instead of breaking them over people's heads. Nah. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Accidentally made a glitch. A little audio glitch. More heat gauge. When you've had enough, dislocate both of the enemy's shoulders, bash their face in, and throw them. God. Okay. Okay, climax heat mode power. Okay. Pretty soon, we're not going to have any use for the training gear. No more experience necessary. I think we can cap out before we hit the end credits. I love how he brought his own underlighting. This is good advice for any situation when you have them. There's a good amount of entertainment there. Yeah. Like... I don't know. WCW was fun. I really like the games. What few there were. Come on. Dang, you missed. There we go. Come on. My dude, you're not doing anything. I mean, I appreciate it, but... And... Ah, that is doing some damage now. That's like more than half a health bar. Look at Kiryu growing big and strong. Just like Majima wanted. You know, you haven't hit back in a while. Should I be counting my blessings right now? Screw this! Oh my god, I thought his neck just completely snapped. Oh, that was terrifying. Okay, that's a great move. I love it. I'm gonna keep that in mind for later. I'm so proud! Oh, what a lovely finish. Majima's so proud that he's not going to fight it. Fling himself at you again until the rest of his bones knit. Staying so calm even after a surprise attack. That's the Kiryu-chan I know. I thought you were just going to be watching me. You don't even have a good reason for attacking me out of nowhere like that. Huh? What are you whining about? I had to see for myself what you could do when you weren't expecting shit to suddenly hit the fan. It makes no sense. You're saying I can't let my guard down ever. Exactly. So, what should my next surprise be, Kiryu-chan? Man, it's weird. When you start using the abilities you learn in this game, you do a lot better. Sounds fake, but I assure you, it's true. Let's get some more drinks in us, because we are now completely sobered up. This is one of Japan's top single malt whiskeys. It's become such a status symbol that whiskey aficionados the world over have heard of it. They use carefully selected, perfectly matured malts to get that great smooth flavor. Would you like another drink? Yes. A whiskey with a Japanese flavor made at the Suntory Hakushu distillery located on Mount Taikoma. Within its fruity essence, the smoky flavor gives it a marvelous accent. This is the type of alcohol where the first glass should be drank straight. I'm sorry, I'm slightly bisexual. Can I still... No, it's okay. I'll look over it just this once. Japan's most popular whiskey must be this Kakubin Japanese whiskey. It's called the father of Japanese whiskey. Even 50 years after its creation, it's a popular mainstay drink. It's characterized by a sweet fragrance and smooth volume. The name Kakubin is not its proper name, but a nickname that came from the shape of its bottle. Ooh, I wonder why that is. Kakubin. Alright, still waiting for the sub-story to pop up, so we'll need to remember to go back to Shellac whenever we can. Oh, there it is. And there's Majima! Hi. Zomber! Whee! Oh, draft beer keg do good damage. So does bite. Damn, we are doing good damage right now. And he is still not going crazy with the attacks here. You know what? Fuck this. We beat his ass so hard he died? How's it possible? Kiryu's never killed a person ever. Under no circumstance has Kiryu ever been responsible for the death of another human being. Oh god, we gotta pick up more healing items. Oh. Wrong style. Bonk. Bonk. And collarbone bonk. He's just going to do it again though. Like, in just a second. Come on, dude. You don't want to be alive anymore. Or unalive. You don't want to be whatever it is you're being right now. Bonk. Bonk. Ka-bonk. Then we'll flex into beast mode. We're doing quite well for ourselves right now. Bonk. I love to bonk. Just gently push him back underground, like Monkey and Goofy. He said his piece and left. I can feel just how dedicated he is to his character. So good. Looks like we've got the sub-story now. So let's pop on in. Only dreams now. What should I do? Oh, welcome. Looks like something's wrong with the owner. Did something happen? You look down. Something wrong? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have sighed in front of a customer. It's okay. I don't mind. To tell you the truth, I have this one customer who keeps neglecting to pay his tab. My wife has been scolding me to collect the money quicker. An overdue tab, huh? Yeah. I'd be grateful to get even half of it back. Who knows if I will ever get any of it back since the customer in question is a Yakuza. So that's why it's hard to ask him to pay. Yes. My wife has been in a real huff about it. At this rate, if I don't collect the money, she might end up divorcing me. I don't know what to do. Some Yakuza's overdue tab is putting a strain on this guy's marriage. Can't help feeling bad for him. Well, that sucks. Looks like you could use some help. I'll give you a hand and collect the tab for you. But, really? Yeah, I feel bad seeing you like this. Besides, I don't like Yakuza who try to skate by without paying their tabs. That's very reassuring to hear. Thank you so much. Please, take this. You got check for tab. could you hand this tab to the Yakuza who hasn't paid up and collect the money from him? You can keep half of what you collect as payment. And where can I find this Yakuza? Here he's often at the secret casino. Not that I know where it is. The secret casino, huh? His name is Tano, and he wears a green suit. I'm positive you'll know it's him once you see him. Tano. Wears a green suit. Got it. Thank you for doing this for me. Well, we already know where to go. We go to Kyushu #1 star. Keep hearing the music as we run past it and thinking it's the intercom chime from the Rockstar or Rocksteady Arkham Asylum games. Oh god. Yeah. I have a lot of crap to say to talk about Arkham City, but I do miss those games, and I'm kind of due for a replay. Ugh. But maybe I can use it to justify a playthrough of Batman Arkham Origins and Blackgate. Blackgate isn't that great. We would have to play it 3 times, but we get to play Origins. I see you. Empress Cicada. Hell yeah. Half fried rice, extra soup ramen. What? Did you say ramen extra soup's out of half rice? The restroom, wink, is through the back door. Wink. Okay. Let's see. So we're in the casino and we've got bunny girls. But that's not what's important right now. The barkeep over at Shellac needs me to find a Yakuza in the green suit somewhere in the secret casino. He has a debt to repay. The one in the green suit. That must be him.
Oi.
Hey, can I have a word with you? Huh? Who are you? Are you Tano? Yeah, that's me. What do you want? Kind of busy right now. Does this bill look familiar to you? Oh, yeah. I very much miss Kevin Conroy. He was genuinely a very good person. Huh? Oh, did that barkeep ask you to get his money back for him? That's right. And it's time to pay. Hey, it's not like I'm not paying him back on purpose or anything. In fact, as soon as I win here, that barkeep will get everything he's owed. So he has to wait until you win? It's not really how it works. Wait. Hold on. Hear me out. Have you ever heard of the Goddess of Children amulet? The what? When I used to carry the Goddess of Children amulet on me, I used to win all the time. And I got drunk one day and lost it. All I need is that Goddess of Children amulet back, and then I can pay my tab in full. The Goddess of Children amulet, huh? I have his amulet right now, actually. What should I do? Up close, it's even more striking, right? It's a suit, all right. Is this the amulet you're looking for? Oh, yes. Can I really have that? All right. Is that really all you need to pay back your tab? What, you don't believe me? This amulet isn't like those cheap knockoffs. It's the real deal. Is it? Yeah. I was skeptical at first, too. I thought I was winning all those games with my own skills. I figured the amulet was just for luck and peace of mind. But as soon as I lost the amulet, I stopped winning. Like, not a single game. The difference felt like falling from heaven to hell. That's when I realized that the Goddess of Children amulet was actually winning my games for me. That's pretty tough to believe. All that matters is that I can win again now. I'll pay the barkeep back real soon. And thank you for this. Just make sure you don't run off again. If you don't pay your debts, I'm what you get. I know. I'm gonna win big and pay it all back real soon. And with that, I'm off to play. Okay, we don't need to stick around. So let's get out of here. We just need to go back to Shellac to finish it off. And we can take a look at what else we got. Let's see if there's a Majima about. I'm not hearing the sound yet. Ooh, Okay, we got a couple. So let's go do them.
Whoa.
Nope. No Majima. That's fine. But yeah. Oh! Hi, Majima. It's good to see you. Are you well? Are you eating good? Have you been calling your mother? Rude. Always watch your back. If you don't, you'll find Majima there. Maybe that's what you want, though. Who amongst us wouldn't want Majima lurking creepily behind us in the middle of a dark street? Not a single one. Bonk. Bonk. A bonk. Actually, real quick. Well, maybe not real quick, but I need to see how I'm doing with my styles. Okay, so Brawler, we've maxed out. B-Style, we've maxed out. We're almost done with Rush. Actually, you know what? This isn't going to get us much, so we should just continue. Boop. We'll use Rush for, like, regular brawls. Bonk. Bonk. And, both. But yeah, I want to play the Arkham games. And after playing Gotham Knights, which I actually did end up really enjoying to the point that I played it all the way through twice, plus did the online mode all the way through once. And I'm actually kind of cautiously excited for the Suicide Squad game. Because if there's one thing Rocksteady can do, it's make a game that's really fun to sink into. I have a lot of issues with their take on Batman. But I don't have issues with at least a fair amount of their gameplay. Hey, man, it's me, the guy with the amulet. Remember to get healing items. Thank you. Oh, more like the guy who owes the bar. How'd it go? Did you win? Yeah, I'm slowly working myself into the black. But my biggest score is yet to come. Yet to come. Well, I shouldn't be saying this in public, but did you know you can bet on boxing matches in this town? And when you win big. So, I'm gonna make this my main bet from now on. Really looking forward to the match. Betting on boxing, huh? Guess that's a pretty popular pastime for gamblers. I think the Jackal's gonna win, but my amulet is telling me to bet on the other guy. Yes, there's so much at stake that I'm getting conflicted feelings. If something doesn't change, Jackal Yagisawa is going to lose because of a fixed game. What's wrong? You're looking kind of grim. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. By the way, what happened with the tab you owe? Oh, right. I already paid the barkeep. You did? Yeah, so now I can get back to what's really important. Gambling! I can't thank you enough. See you around! Better go check to see if he really paid his tab. When I see the beast mode thing, all I can think of is Majima and Kiryu's ear, like, aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you want to go apeshit? Oh. Is the build-up on all this going to be that at some point you'll Iron Ostrich OSRS? Iron Ostrich OSRS. I need to know, because I think that one flew over my head. Oh, you're my savior! The Yakuza finally came back to pay their overdue tab! Really? That's good to hear. Looks like the Yakuza was telling the truth. You saved my marriage. Thank you so much. Please accept this token of my gratitude for collecting this money for me. Thank you so much. Please, come again. Alright, so that is yet another tucked away. We still got... Oh, got a lot. Really have an effect. Should try using it sometime to find out. Iron Man free-to-play old-school RuneScape. Oh, God. Oh, God. That'll kill me. But, like, you've been gunning for me playing RuneScape for a while, and I'm not gonna lie, there is a temptation. Yeah, it might. It's okay. Forgot to get healing items. It's fine. It's fine. Are you telling me Kiryu managed to collect the debt from Yakuza without throwing a single punch? For once, yes. What is the world coming to? Oh, hi, Mod. Huh? Speaking of no punches at all, it's time for all the punches. RuneScape is a great game if you want to ramble over a repetitive strain injury simulator. God. I mean, I will say that, like, while I do streaming for fun, for entertainment, because I enjoy showing people games I really like, and I enjoy sharing in the experience of finding games I've never played before that I've been interested in. For enough money, I'll play almost anything. That's like that, and like a Shadow the Hedgehog all paths route, which is like 200 plus playthroughs or something like that, has been on the docket. Now, anyone mysteriously dying in the same room is in either. Oh God, yeah. Here's really lucking out. One of these days, I'm just going to set up multiple sub-goals. It's like, during the day, this is what I'll be playing if I hit this many. And it has to be an absurd number, right? Like, it has to be an absolutely absurd number for RuneScape. And a slightly less, but still considerably absurd number for Shadow the Hedgehog. Alright, we should be getting a text fairly soon. Probably after we finish this little sub-quest off, sub-story. It's like, I've always wanted to try, like, something that's, like, a significant challenge.
Boy.
And I also want to play Final Fantasy XI, but I actually want to play Final Fantasy XI. So that one is, like, a whole different thing. Let's make 5 of them. Finally! Here you go. Thank you. Here's a little token of my appreciation, as I promised. Wow. So I guess I finally completed my collection. I know this request must have been really out of nowhere for you, but you collected them anyway. Thank you, Kiryu-san. No worries. You've been compensating me for it. Then this is for you, for sticking with it until the end. Please, take it with my thanks. 2,000 yen bill. What's this? One of the 2,000 yen bills you collected. Who knows? It could be worth a fortune in the future. I think you should hang on to one. I thought you needed a specific number for your collection. Are you sure you want to give it up? I know I already told you this, but everything has its own history. The same can be said about money, too. They pass through so many hands, and sometimes they even come back to you. These 2,000 yen bills are no different. It's only 5 years, but they have a history of their own. For collecting this for me, you of all people must understand what I'm saying, Kiryu-chan. That's true. Even though it was only 5 of them, I got them all from very different people. They all had an interesting story to tell. Right? Well, I hope you'll hold on to that one instead of spending it. You can look back on it and remember the journey. I see. I accept it with my gratitude. Well, I guess I'll be on my way then. Who knows what kind of history is waiting for me out there? A bill that goes out of circulation after only a few years, huh? In a few more years, bills like this will probably never see the light of day. But it exists, and here in my hand is the proof. I guess it does have its own history. I'll put it somewhere safe, just like Takanashi suggested. It was never seen again. Okay. So I'm verbalizing this. Oh, we go above 999. Okay. I'm exiting and I'm going to the pharmacy. Which member of RGG Studio got nostalgic for bills? I mean, that's how it usually goes, right? Like, karaoke was a hyperfixation for one of the members on staff. Link's Awakening had a fishing game because a member of staff was really, really into fishing and really, really wanted a fishing minigame. Let's see. I think there are a few other examples, but... Oh! Missile in every Shu Takumi game that he can get his hands on. His pet Pomeranian. I'm playing Ghost Trick, by the way. Right, I am also playing Ghost Trick off stream. By the way, good game. You should buy the remaster. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's just kind of fun to see like hyperfixation showing up. Okay, here's a question. Here is a prompt for the chat. If you are making a game, what hyperfixation would you turn into a bizarre minigame that is weirdly necessary for 100% completion? Okay, so first... Ooh, hello. How's the Panic Dance look in the remaster? I mean, I know how the Detectives Dance looks, but so far, everything just looks so great. Like, holy cow. Seducing gilfs, of course. Outfit collecting, the game's called Tears of the Kingdom. Oh. Hey, it's Nishida from the Majima family again? Right. Kiryu-san, you ride in taxis, don't you? In fact, you take them all over town, right? What? What kind of question is that? Taxis, man! They're so useful! Good for short distances, and good for long distances, too. Why wouldn't anyone take a taxi? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is this some kind of, like awareness program to get people to use more taxis like they did with Tokyuger and trains and... Forget it. Never mind, then. I think I'm getting the urge to go ride a taxi right now. Talk to you later, Kiryu-san. If I ever get further on building my game engine, I would like to just be able to clearly communicate things as my hyperfixation. Destroy ambiguity. Those are some loaded statements. I better be careful if I decide to take any cabs from here on out. Wow, that's a lot of cabs. Okay. So, I'm gonna first go to Orchid Mahjong because we have a side story that we haven't gotten to yet. And I am carefully avoiding the story point. I'm trying to think about like what mine would be. But honestly, with the way RGG has been like putting out like emulations, surprisingly good emulations of old games. Like Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise has like a Sega Master System Fist of the North Star game that you could just sit and play. So I love the idea of like making the hyperfixation I shove in, just like finding old games I can get the license to or unlicensed games or stuff like that. Just cram them in there. Just have them be like, make them something that you can just like load up in your game and play around with. Mine would probably be just Afterburner, or an Afterburner clone with a tomboy girl pilot. I mean, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's where I would go. I like the idea. Either that or just shove like genuinely decent dating mechanics into everything I can. Let's see. We're looking for a guy. Where? Maybe? Asked about the Uma? Oh, okay. Okay, I need to check my sub-stories because there is this one that I've been trying. Better go to the Mahjong parlor where they handle the bets. So this one I've been trying to figure out, like, how we proceed in it. Because I haven't gotten the marker for it, which, you know, happens. Alright, let's go outside then. See if maybe we talk to a guy at the entrance. Because I know we have a password or something that we have to put in. But if there's no guy, there's no sub-story. I guess we'll just wait for the marker to pop up and we'll be good. So all we really need to do is just start driving around. Hi, Majima. Archaeology minigame, but I wouldn't mind more of those in video games either way. Oh, yeah.
Hmm?
Hey, where are we? Why would you take me here?
Nani?
Ugh. Thank you very much for using Majima Taxi Company as your transportation of choice today. How was your ride, sir? It wasn't bad, actually, but you owe me an explanation. I figured you were butting right up against that old Dragon of Dojima strength you used to have. This was the perfect testing ground. Why here? I'm gonna have a real fight with the dragon. Can't run the risk of interruptions. Out here, we'll get the peace and quiet we need. The question is, why are we fighting this time? How's this? I won't let you go home till we fight. That work for you? Or, I guess you could always walk. You might make it back to Kamurocho in a couple days. I can call a real taxi to fix that problem. You know I have a cell phone now.
Yeah.
Nah, taxi would never make it. Majima family has this area on lockdown. Even the cop car would flip a bit as soon as he saw the iron wall of Majima. You're serious about this then? So just to make sure, if I win, I get to go back home. Of course! I'll even drive you back personally. Then I guess I better hold back enough to make sure you can still hit the gas. Oh, some big talk! But I'm going all out this time. If you don't want to drift out to sea, come at me hard. Brazen. Mine would be including the MML3 demo in the game. Oh god, yeah. Here you really got to pay more attention to your service workers. Mine was chatting about knives and his old nightlife days the entire drive. And I bet you Kiryu was just loving the conversation. Even if he was like, this man seems strangely familiar. Those who start a fight have to pay the price. Triangle with the wall behind you. Ooh, yes. I love it. Power of heat actions during climax heat mode. Maximum amount of the heat gauge. Oh, we're almost there. Exhaust all of your heat to increase your damage dealt in all styles for a set amount of time. Hot damn. Ooh, I love that. Increase gauge. Tear through enemies with overwhelming power. Ooh, so square, square, square. Then keep mashing triangle in groups. But we have to be like near full heat. And here's the single player version. Prevents being knocked down for some time. This persists in all styles. Ooh. So it has to be activated in brawler mode. Okay. Triangle when enemy attacks. Meet an enemy's attack with your elbow, shattering their fist in the process. Oh god, I love that. Embodies the real worth of a prize fighter. The power of your heat actions is boosted when you are wounded. Hell yes. And time for Godspeed. During rush mode, increase your attack speed for all styles for a limited amount of time. Hell yes. Look at that. Look at that. We have maxed out all 3 of our basic sphere grids. And I am continuing to call it that. Barrel! Let's go ahead and use it. Why did you choose this place, Majima? No bicycles. Oh, what? Oh, we still don't have juice for that one. Majima should have a dress-up game spin-off. Unfortunately, I love that idea. I mean, he technically does with the Cabaret Club, but we need to dress Majima up. Like, we need more of that. Oh, God. So, there was this mode in Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance that allowed you to recast certain cutscenes with whichever characters you wanted, for the most part, including, like, random generic NPCs. I think more games need that. Like, Uncharted kinda did it. Like, you can have a whole bunch of different skins that you can plug in and the game would reflect any change you made. And I just want that. Damn. My dude. Ow. You mean? Let's do it again. He only does it twice, so we're fine, but damn. Okay, I think we might be able to pull off. Nope. I'm really hoping that we can pull off the heat move that I just unlocked. Oh well, we're good. Ooh, I can switch over to a different style now, or a different outfit now. Oh, you really don't know when to quit. How many skills do you keep hidden? Classic Gideon-chan. Only you could come into this much of your old strength in the time I've allowed you. Whatever. I won the fight. Take me back to Kamurocho. Not yet. It ain't enough. What? You still ain't complete. It's almost there, but just shy of the mark. Before you're really the dragon of Dojima. The day's coming soon when we'll be able to enjoy ourselves a real fight. I'm chomping at the bit to go for real myself. Yeah. Well then, let's get home. Majima Taxi Company at your service. We're so close to being what Majima wants us to be. He wants us to become our best selves. Through all these fights he instigates, is Majima-san also remembering the abilities he used to have? The time to settle this once and for all is coming soon. Better do what I can for now. S rank. Tonfa and Nunchaku Mastery. Yeah, but how do I learn Nunchuck Mastery? Gotta have my nunchucks. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's actually really good stats. Let's go with that. And the doggies are screaming. Oh, we gotta go way up north. You know what? Screw this. I'm taking a taxi. We only have so much time left today. And we're gonna take a taxi about it. What would be a good hyperfixation to toss into a game? I know we've listed our own, but surely we've got some others that like haven't really been explored in proper depth. What? I wouldn't let that guy lead you bunch of morons if I knew he was just gonna pick him off. Son of a bitch. Forget it. Let's get out of my sight. I'm guessing that's Asano, the guy who organized that vigilante group, the Gumboogers. A city sim minigame. Oh god. Okay, so there's actually one in the first Bravely Default, and I think in Bravely Second, that I really like. It's very simplified, and I would want something a little bit more concrete, like somewhere between that and SimCity, as just like a regular thing you can do. Full contact dominoes. Oh god. I mean, listen, the way I've seen some people play it, it is. Hey, are you Asano? Huh? So what if I am? That vigilante group you've been manipulating from behind the scenes has been kind of a pain in the ass. What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about it. Don't play dumb with me. That leader over there gave up your name. So what if I did do all that? Keep bugging me about it, I'll bust your ass like those morons bust gangs. Guess asking you nicely isn't going to cut it. Oh, so you want a piece of me, huh? Bring it. You can regret your stupidity later when you wake up in the hospital. Bonk. Nope. Come on. Okay, you know what? If you're going to be too fast for me to hit, then I'll just be faster than you. Bonk. Whee! I give up. Please forgive me. I'll forgive you, but only if you disband that group of punks immediately. Yes, sir. Understood. I'll make sure it happens right away. You're Yakuza yourself, aren't you? And why were you riling up the hooligans in this town to begin with? Well, there are a shit ton of families springing up lately. Thought our family would do better for itself if some of our rivals were culled from the herd. How pathetic. So you pulled whatever underhanded tricks you could to avoid getting your own hands dirty. Yes, sir. It's true, and I'm very sorry about it. Here's some compensation for your trouble. Please take it. So, please, could you keep this embarrassment between us? Well, only because it puts us at... Oh, God. Where are we at? 79% sub-stories complete! A game that's just the in-game lore encyclopedia, so you're basically doing a Wikipedia dive through this fantasy world. I feel like that's a Sam Barlow game in the making, but like without Sam Barlow writing it. Oh, what are you? I do love that though, like, so Her Story is kind of a divisive game, but I love the concept of it, using a search engine to kind of like unpack what's going on. Telling Lies is similar. Immortality kind of takes this to another level. But it's all real world stuff that relies on live action footage. Yeah, I remember Front Mission 3 too. But I love the idea of like digging into something like that. Like, but have it be a fictional setting. Have it be like, maybe not fantasy Her Story, but you get what I mean. It's a maze puzzle and you're trying to read through lore to find the right paths of things, but most links only unlock after you read through different history to gain new perspectives. Ooh, on top of that, like, continuing with the link to, like, Sam Barlow, make it so that the history is kind of lost and you're sort of unpacking and trying to connect the through line. Unlike you're playing that one part of Breath of the Wild where you're connecting all the Zoro Domain, like, murals, which are all telling this one big long story in sequence. So you have to find them, but you have the added difficulty of putting them in the right order and trying to understand, like, what the hell's going on. I mean, I'm kind of describing that one Final Fantasy IX dungeon with Ramiro too. So, like, There's a lot of examples of this, but nothing that really kind of scratches the itch for me. Oh, well, thanks for coming by, Knickerbob. Good to see you. And the end goal is to have a complete and accurate scope of an event in question. There we go. Yeah. Huh. Sorry to think about now. Like, it's fantasy quests when you have several of them at any given time, and you have to find links and things that happen, but you don't have a sequence of when events occurred. Yeah, so you're just like, you happen to pick up through context clues, through, like, relics in the world that kind of point out different events, give context, allow you to place them in a specific place. It's a neat idea. Like, oh, Case of the Golden Idol also does this. I mean, technically so does Return of the Obra Dinn, but Case of the Golden Idol allows you to actually, like, put together the story of the whole game by the end of it. And, oh yeah, okay, so Heaven's Vault. Instead of deciphering the language, you're finding the right sources to argue against some chump's claims on the fantasy internet. Oh god. Fact-checking strangers online. The fancy edition. Boop. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and top ourselves off just a little bit. We're going to move past this. Okay, so there's no risk there. Excuse me, mister. Do you have a moment to do me a favor? If you're looking for a John, I'm not buying. No, look. There's this weirdo creep who's been stalking me. Could you please get rid of him for me? Oh god, what's the overcomplicated part of the story here? Is there a reason you need me of all people to do this? What? Isn't it your duty as a big strong man to protect a defenseless woman in danger? I don't know about that. Sorry, I've got a lot going on right now. Do you want a reward or something? I'll pay you, I promise. Fine, I'll talk to him. Keep your reward, though. My hero. My name's Junko, by the way. Thank you. I'm only going to talk to him, but keep your distance all the same. Okay, thank you. Why do I always find myself in these situations? Guess I couldn't hurt to ask what he's doing, though. You can lock in ideas so that the lore has different diverging timelines based on how you progress through it, but your player character will have a build that has predisposed biases and beliefs. Making a fantasy historian in a fantasy setting, trying to create a timeline, but nothing is in order and all the books are lying to some degree, like in reality. Yeah, so like, you can come in with certain ingrained biases, like a backstory or like some nugget of your past that you kind of pick up along the way or decide at the beginning that just kind of reframes everything. But does Baldur's Gate 3 have as much cinematic dialogue as Yakuza Kiwami? Oh, absolutely not. Probably. Most likely, but screw it. This is probably the creepy guy Junko was talking about. Hey, you. What? What's your problem? You're acting kind of creepy. It's upsetting, that woman you're staring at. What woman? I have no idea what you're talking about. I am just going about my business here. What is it? You got something to say, man?
Look.
Cut the crap. Stop creeping on her and be on your way. What the heck are you talking about? Is that a threat?
Yeah.
I'm not threatening you. I'm giving you a chance to stop harassing people in public. What are you even trying to see? Harassing? I was only gazing longingly at the beautiful woman down the street who happened to catch my eye. It's a natural instinct for a man. The look was anything but natural. And who are you to come at me with this shit? So happens I'm buddies with a big shot Yakuza. Want me to call him? Yeah, give him a call, if he even exists. Oh wait, I'll do it. I got him on speed dial. Are you sure you want to die? Yeah, pretty sure I won't be the one dying. Do it. Your funeral, man. Okay. Hello? Oh, now you're really fucked, man. I doubt it. And here he is. Apologies won't even save you now. You're the fool picking fights with my man here. Guess you need to get taught some respect. Just shut up and fight. You're fucking dead, you bastard. Nearly 80% into the sub-stories, and Kiryu's done. It's like, you know what? Yeah, just fight me already. That's just how it's gonna go. Now it's your turn. May have to get together to work on this because this is all really good. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this idea. Oh man. I mean, you could also just like convert this into a TTRPG and just have a whole bunch of pre-written cards at the ready. And just kind of make a small stack and hand them out as you go. Ugh. What the hell is this guy? Have we learned anything today? Yes, forgive me. I'll be good. And you're dropping the stalker thing, right? Yes. I saw everything. Oh my god, you were so awesome. I think he's done following you around. I'm so glad I found you. It isn't much, but here, take this. Honestly, it was commensurate to the task. The city's getting more and more dangerous for a woman. Be careful on your way home, okay? I will. Guess I should be glad it wasn't a con job. So. Let's go ahead. And, well, it's 7:42. You know what? I'm not going to push forward with the story. Making an executive decision. We're going to do a little bit more cleanup. And I think I know where a new sub-story is. What chapter are we on? We are on chapter 11, which means I believe we have an opportunity to go to West Park and into Purgatory. If it's not still completely on fire. And also, there's Majima. Oh god, he has a new bar. He has so much health. Ooh, and we have so many bites. God. I'm still thinking about the game idea we're just like pulling together. Thanks, Mel, for the seed idea and like working along and developing it further. This is really interesting. Come on, Majima. Take my rod. There we go. Take my hog. Bonk. Idea of the EV creation is not correct, but you never know what's going to get somebody a big enough spark to follow through, you know? Ow. Rude. Fun exercise to bounce around. Oh yeah, there's this thing in animation, and it's actually like true in a lot of storytelling, where if you're having trouble coming up with something, there's this exercise you can do called What If But Then, where you just come up with as many like basic premises as possible. Usually about 50 to 100, which sounds like a lot, but You just come up with a setup and then give them a situation to solve. Some kind of simple, like, notion of an idea. And it's like, it's one of a number of ways that you can come up with an idea that really hits for you, where once you get into the process of ideation, you start learning how to, I don't know, unshackle your brain. So sometimes following a seed idea is, in fact, the best path to coming up with something completely new. And it probably doesn't even have to relate to the original idea. I've had some comics and projects I've worked on that came from very unlikely sources. And it's a lot of fun. Anyway. Boop. Oh, that bar is going to fill so slowly. Sounds like you've never purposefully drawn a potato, Robin. I mean, I have. Unfortunately, I've tasked myself with drawing a great many things I never had any intention of drawing to start with. Damn it. I've had that with a lot of OCs, start off with one concept and turn into something very different. Yeah, I've had stuff just go in the polar opposite direction of where it started. That's where it gets really fun. Let's see. Come on. And boom. Goodbye. And aw. Come on, let me stomp. There we go. Sounds like you've never purposefully drawn a potato. I'm still trying to unpack that. Let's see. I think we should do a little bit of Coliseum, or maybe, I think there's a sub-story we can hit. If we go, yep, there we go. All the way to the Florist of Sai. Specifically his mansion. I know he's kind of hanging out at our little homeless tent, but there's something else. And if it's a short enough one, maybe we can knock it out before the end of stream. Nice little cap on everything. Oh, hey, you're back.
ちょっと話があるんだが。
なんだ。
東京湾で上がった死体、あれについて調べてたらいろいろと面白いことが分かってな。死んだ女はチャンピオン街のパレスって店でママやってたみてえだ。しかも水木って名前だそうだ。もしかすると本物の水木と何か関係があるかもしれねえ。行ってみるのもありだな。
パレス、どこかで聞いたような名だな。
One of the art teachers I knew described it as a punishment to try and render a potato on the page and have it be a potato. What a weird punishment. But I kind of get it. It's like you think you know how to draw a thing, and then you actually task yourself with it. And it could be the easiest thing in the world, but actually having it be readable as the vague-looking thing that it is a task. I suggested that it'd be easy, just cut the potato into slices and draw that. Then I tried drawing that and it looked nothing like a potato. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's an interesting phenomenon where you can see it clearly in your head, but when you actually try to put it to paper, it just doesn't happen. Like, it just comes out. Like, it's kind of like drawing a horse, but much more simple. Turns out potatoes look a lot like rocks. Yeah, until you can learn how to get, like, the eyes right, until you learn how to create that very specific kind of texture quality. It's really hard to make it look undeniably like a potato without context. Huh. Thought it was around here somewhere. Are you looking for something, sir? Hostess Club, perchance? Yes, we are trying to find a bar run by a girl named Mizuki. I've heard rumors that it's a real classy kind of joint, but I can't recall the name for the life of me. What was it? Hey now, wait a sec. You've already come to the right place. Our club's called Paris. That's Pares. Oh, you're right. I knew it was something like that. I had no idea it was out here. What a hard to find location. Guess I've been wasting my time running around in circles. Sorry. All right, table for two. Come on in. This must be the bar called Paris the florist was talking about. Too much texture. Table for one, sir? Yeah. Would you like to request a particular hostess? Is a woman named Mizuki here? Yeah, she is. All right, one guest coming in. Right this way. Hi, Marty. Are you screaming? Yeah. Sir, I'm terribly sorry. Miss Mizuki wasn't feeling well, so she had to call in sick. What? I was just told she's here. My sincerest apologies for the inconvenience. Oh, hey, look! It's everybody's favorite Tokyo Dream, Jeff! I'm sorry, I can't stop looking at the poster on the left. It's Jeff. Since your first choice is unavailable, we'd like to offer a discount. No thanks. If she's not here, I'll be on my way. Wait a tick. We have some ravishing replacements for you. Over this way, sir. Feast your eyes on our finest ladies. And Jeff. Just come in and take a gander, won't you? We won't take but a moment of your time. A little peek can't hurt, Great, then it's settled. Party of one coming right up. Well, it can't be helped. I'll ask the girls here if anyone can tell me more about Mizuki. Maybe this Jeff character. The two genders. Ladies and Jeff. That's how I'm going to greet everyone from now on.
今日はどこかで飲んできたの？
いや、
そうなの？お仕事帰り？あ、水割りでいいよね。
Oh, just a bunch of Van Goghs.
ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだが。
何？
水木って女知ってるか？
ああ、ママのことね。
何か知ってるのか？
ええ、教えてあげてもいいけど。
Man, were your eyes busted?
一杯もらっていい？
仕方ねえな。
ありがとう。お願いします。
で、どうなんだ？
実はね、この前ヤクザみたいな人たちが大勢でこの店に来たんだけど、来るや否や水木ってやつはドイツだって大声で叫んでさ。それで水木ママ、お客様がいる前で無理やり服を脱がされちゃって、
rude.
左胸の入れ墨見たヤクザたちがこいつだって言ってそのまま連れて行かれちゃったの。それっきり。
そうか。
ママが何したのかわかんないけど、あれはここのオーナーが原因なのよ。
どういう意味だ？
それはね、ねえ、もう一杯もらっていい？
てめえ、もう飲んだのか？はあ、仕方ねえ。
ありがとう。 お願いします。お兄さん、アレスってお店知ってる？
アレス？
そう、どこにあるかわかんないんだけど、かなり有名なお店らしくて、オーナーがその噂聞きつけたみたいでさ。実はね、ここだけの話なんだけど、ここ完全にアレスってお店をパクってるのよ。かなり笑えない？
何？
アレスを探しに来る客がほんと多くてさ、その客騙してうちに呼び込んでるの。うちのママが水木っていうのも確かアレスのママが水木って名前だからよ。
そういうことだったのか。でもおめえ、そんなこと言って大丈夫なのか？
いいのよ、どうせこの店今日で辞めるし。
アリサ、てめえ何をベラベラほざいてるんだ？
本当のこと言っただけじゃない。こんな詐欺みたいなことやってるからママどっか行っちゃったんでしょ。
それは。
お前がここのオーナーか？
はい、すいませんね。アリサのやつがわけのわからないこと喋って。
こんな商売やめとけ。他人を語ってやるもんじゃねえ。
ああ？お客さん、そいつはどういう意味です？
悪いことは言わねえ。あの水木って女の二の舞になるだけだぞ。
何？水木について何か知ってやがるな。おい、表に出ろや。
Okay, so they copied Otis. The mama even adopted the name Mizuki. And even got a knockoff Udabori tattoo. Just so they could swindle some customers. That's kind of incredible. But I mean, they're doing something right. They have the help of Jeff. Also, hi, Chowder.
さっきの話、どういう意味だ？水木について知ってるのか？
Sorry, your panty line is showing.
お前の言う水木って女、殺されたぞ。
なんだって？
入れ墨まで真似る丁寧ぶりに連れ去った組の連中は最後まで本物の水木だと信じてたようだ。連れ去られた本人は全く身に覚えねえのにな。哀れな話だぜ。
Want to see a dead body?
俺が入れ墨入れさせたばっかりにこんなことになっちまうなんて。
I feel like that's the wrong sound to end this particular sub-story on, but you know what? It's fine. So, I think, even, like, we're a couple minutes out, but I think we're done for the evening. I'm going to be parking myself at the Coliseum so I can play a little bit more off-stream and get a few more things for Kamaki. I think I am now powerful enough that I could power right through. I've got plenty of healing items. I can make it happen. So, gosh. We're only a few chapters out from the end. We have 14 chapters overall, including the epilogue. Which means we might be done by the end of this week with Kiwami 1. To sort of remind everyone of the plans, we are playing some myhouse.wad. I don't know if we're playing anything else before we hop into Kiwami 2. I do kind of want to play something short that could be nice and fun, but I don't know what that would be yet. Maybe I'll take a look at some new indie games that might be like nice and tight. Because I've been thinking about like Cyber Shadow and how much I really enjoyed playing through that game on stream. And there are a couple of others that kind of a similar vibe. I don't know anything about myhouse.wad, but it better be Grover House. I mean, it is similarly horrifying, just not in the same way. So I think for now we're done. Yeah, I've been Robin and Interjack without a C, and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. We will definitely be back tomorrow. I say definitely, but who knows? Maybe I'll just completely beef it and get sick or something. Knock on wood. How about the logging? That sounds like great streaming material. I'm gonna have to look that up, aren't I? And I'm going to regret it, aren't I? So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. The entirety of Sly 1 is, if not it's completely up, it's mostly up. Jeff might be Jeff Berlin. Jeff! I'll need to look that up too. Shit, okay. Jeff Berlin. I'll look it up later. Different Jeff Berlin, but still. God, now I'm just too scattered. Yeah, I'm uploading more old YouTube. I'm uploading more Twitch VODs to my YouTube channel. I have nearly everything that I've ever streamed, all going up. But for now, I think we are completely done. Thank you all for coming. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome. Be gone.
Bye.